Welcome mates, I'm V42 Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're back on Paragon once again, and within this video, we're going to discuss a certain gem type or attribute and explain all the gems in each rank and what they do in that gem type. So it's been really fun to explain that, and this is obviously Paragon version 42 update, and it's been insane. The hype has been unreal, so let's keep going and let's talk about this amazing stuff. But before we get to this video, make sure you smash that bloody like button. Let's try to get 200 likes on this video, and if you make me become part of the Patreon family, you can do so by going in the description below and becoming a Patreon member to gain exclusive rewards, have a first look at my builds, and also be part of the Discord family where you can have a whole bunch of fun. So if you want to do so, link to that will be in the description below. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So let's go to the collections, let's go to our gems. As you see, we've got the gems right there. And obviously I can check each slot, but I think the easiest way of doing this is creating a deck. Don't look at that build. We're going to create a deck right now. Choose any affinity, doesn't really matter. Go to the next section, and we're going to check the actual cards. We're going to choose 3 because it doesn't matter right now. And this is where the attributes and the gems work. So we're going to go through agility and go through all the points there. So we got the actual gems right here. Obviously we've got quite a bit, especially we've got duplicates. So that's really interesting. So the first one being Jungle Assassin. Base attacks deal 4.3 bonus damage to jungle minions. Agility is obviously the affinity of the stone, and slot is 1, and obviously shape is offensive. So that's obviously the rank 1 slot, and those are the 2-1 gems. Obviously a lot of duplicates don't really mean too much. Next one is called the Auto Health Potion. Gain 4.9 health regen for 9.2 seconds when you fall below 50% max health, and that will proc. And obviously that is a defensive type of gem. And then we move on to the Improved Killing Blows. Gain 3.1 bonus gold when killing an enemy minion, and obviously this is utility. And each gem slot or pretty much rank, there's always these type of shapes: utility, defensive, or offensive, followed up by some other stuff. Gameplay style at the very start. Usually they're passive, and then they start to become more active stuff, or more things that you actually really notice. So that is all the T1 gems within the agility attribute. Let's move on to the T2. We have Ruthless. Deal an additional 2% basic damage to heroes for every 10% of enemy heroes missing health. Pretty good. So it does pretty much doing more damage overall. This is an offensive rune, or offensive stone, which is really great. Let's move on to the next one. And I don't know why. Why is this glowing? Wait, can we see this? Oh, this is interesting. Mates, I think there's a special rarity with gems. It looks like you're able to get uncommon gems, then also escalate to other gems. And as you see, a rare gem here, which it will provide me with the extra benefit in the PvP experience. That is interesting, and a little bit broken. So that is the rare gem, deals an additional 2.4% basic damage. That's the only difference from that one to that one. 2.4% base damage increase. Okay, let's keep moving on. Fast Travel. Gain 24.6 move speed while out of combat. And this is another utility gem. Pretty good. And we obviously got all the uncommon versions of it. Nothing of a rare version. Then we got the Wealthy actual gem, which is another uncommon gem, and 3.1% increased gold. Pretty much you can choose different ways. If you're playing a carry, you'll usually go for the agility gems and go for the utility stuff, because that will help you out pretty much gain gold and gain that massive lead that you need to use it in certain ways. If you want to use it on attributes, if you want to use it on cards that are worth gold, it's your choice. So that's really great. You see an ongoing trend, which is pretty much within each rank or tier, there's 3 types of gems inside that type, or that type of attribute, which are offensive, defensive, and utility. You can start to see that more and more often. So now let's go to the first tier 3 gem, and that is a lifesteal gem. Uncommon, 1.2% is mana regen, I think, and then 6.1% is lifesteal. And it's obviously a defensive type of card stat. Really interesting because lifesteal is obviously a great component to anything. Now we move on to the utility gem, and that is mana generator. Uncommon, 2.3% health regen. Restore 4.3 mana when you land a basic attack. So this rewards you for every base attack you do, you gain mana back. Pretty interesting. And that is all we got. Oh, we missed multi-shot. How did we miss multi-shot? Oh, it looks like the scroller carries on from before. Okay. We got multi-shot as well, which is the offensive variant of the T3 gem. Range base attack, fire 2 additional projectiles, each dealing 84% basic damage. I'm not sure how this mechanic works. I don't know if it shoots in the same direction, or you can shoot to nearby enemies. I haven't tested out this yet, because I haven't played too many carry games yet in version 42, but this is a very interesting card, and it looks like it could be slightly broken. You do gain 3.5 attack speed as well, which is really great. Let's move on to the T4 gems, and we have quite a bit here. Empowered Rounds. Uncommon gem, 38.6 mana. Every 5th base attack deals additional 105 ability damage. Oh my god. This is an offensive ability or gem indeed, and it does quite a bit. Okay, let's move on to the next one. That is Duelist. So this has been the offensive, and a Duelist, usually you think Duelist is offensive, but it isn't in this case. And that is the uncommon gem. Take 20% less damage from any hero you hit with a basic attack for the next 3 seconds. And this gives you 1.3% mana regen. That's actually really interesting. Some of these gems provide some very unique different playstyles. Like, obviously we're reading all the agility gems within this video, or the agility attribute within this video, which gives you an overall understanding of what these attributes and the gems do in that attribute, which is pretty cool. But the other ones that get interesting as well, which we need to describe them after as well. And the last one is called Piercing Basic, Uncommon Gem, 40.5 mana, basic attacks ignore 18.4 of enemy basic armor. And that is pretty much the utility part. And I'm not sure, but I feel like agility is the only way you can gain pen. So I need to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that is it. So that's pretty cool. And pretty much as you can see right now, agility raises your attack speed and basic defense. So majority of the actual gems that you will see will do that. So let's go to the T5 gem section, and this is where it gets kind of interesting. And we've got a lot of bounty stalkers. Uncommon gem, 3.7 attack speed. Basic attacks grant 1.2 attack speed and 0.9 power for 3.7 seconds. Stacking up to 10 times. Oh my god. That is insane. Agility, obviously slot 25, because that's the gem slot of a T5 or rank 5 gem. And it falls into the offensive category. Really crazy. Do we have any rare versions? I can't believe we've got a rare version. I actually want to see if there's any epic versions in the future of the actual gems in general. Let's move on to the next one, and that is called Critical Hits. 3.5 attack speed, 2.2 health regen. Basic attacks have a 9.2% chance to deal 46% bonus damage. So that's pretty cool. So if it procs with a 9.2% chance, you do 46 bonus damage. So that's really crazy. And obviously that falls under the defensive category. And then the last one that we do have in the T5 actual gem section is called Relentless Pursuit. Uncommon, 35 mana, 2.2 health regen. Basic attacks no longer apply a combat penalty. And this is really great on heroes like Chimera, or pretty much any hero that is a carry even, that wants to get close towards the enemy. You can put this on it, and then it just helps you out so much. Obviously, you can only have 6 gems per build, so it kind of restricts you on what you need to take and what you want. So you have to make sure you pick wisely, because if you pick T5 gems, those are the late game gems. If you pick T1 gems, those are early game gems, and you have to make a choice of which gems you pick. So make sure you pick wisely. Overall, this is very interesting, all the T5 gems and the gems in general. And that pretty much completes all the gems and pretty much the agility attribute. Quick overview of that. Obviously, I've collected all the gems, so there's nothing else that I'm missing. The only thing I'm really surprised about is the rarity. But mates, as always, tell me your opinion in the comment section down below. What do you think about gems in general, and what do you think about the agility attribute? Are you interested in it? Are you going to be using this within your builds, these certain gems that I've mentioned within this video? And also, if you do gain an epic variant of a gem, tell me in the comment section down below, and also send me a Twitter image, because I want to see that if that's actually possible. So leave your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. So mates, if you did enjoy this video, show us by smashing that like button. Let's try to get 200 likes on this video. If you want to see more Paragon gaming content and gaming content in general on my channel, all you have to do is share with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. That is all for this video. Oh, time to go, but don't you worry. Back very soon. Hit that, boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Mates, if there was an uncapped on gems that you put in your builds, I'll just have a whole crap load of T5 gems, because they seem OP as hell.